Welcome back to the third reading of the day on the Big Fat Psychic channel. Okie dokie, so we're going to look at Harry and Meghan, and we're going to look at them because Neil Sean validated what I said about Harry and Meghan, you know, in the reading we did to do with straight after the royal family. So in that reading, it's possible I state in both readings that I could imagine Harry watching in the audience with Archie. Okay, so apparently this was the idea of, I don't know whether they call it methods, don't quote me on that, but it's a new PR company that is responsible for the twerking video, you know, encouraging them. And apparently told Meghan to go to the UK, stand in the audience and watch, to take the focus off the royal family and put it on them, which is absolutely outrageous. And you know what, it's even worse, she would have done it, but she was banking on the museum history as well. Now, a few of you say she's banned. No, she's not. Harry has to give 30 days notice before he arrives in the country. No, he doesn't. He only has to give 30 days notice for security, okay? He can come anytime he likes. Right then, let's have a look. So, is that true, what I've just said about the disruptor and coming in the UK and what they nearly did in the audience? Yeah, it definitely was suggested, but Meghan only backed out for the history. Okay, I'm getting saviour energy. She wasn't that keen on it anyway. How did she feel about that suggestion? Yeah, she thought she's already strong and she doesn't need to do that. Okay, so yeah, she didn't. She feels she was in a strong position and that everybody would be eyes on her. How did Harry feel about that suggestion? He would have gone along with it. He would have gone along with it. So Meghan was the saving grace of the royal family for that day. Oh dear. But, you know, I think Harry also thought it was unrealistic that they would do such a thing. Is Harry and Meghan going to stay with, you know, this PR firm? No. No, I don't think they will, you know. I think they'll go against it. Or, you know, they'll turn down things. So is it because they turn down things and then the PR company doesn't want them? I would say so. Yeah, there's like a battle here and egos because Meghan thinks she's always right. Did Meghan ever feel tempted to take up their suggestion that they observe in the audience? Was she ever tempted? Although she'll be tempted, right, that is something she's not willing to do. Meghan talks over people. So much of an ego. I think that's why they'll be no longer working together. Does Meghan want a reunion with the royal family? Absolutely, absolutely. So that's why it didn't go ahead. Because she wants to be in with them, not on the outside as a commoner. with no security. It would have drawn attention, but, you know, the actual reason for not going ahead with that is because she wants in with the royal family. Okay, let's move on to AI. Have Harry and Meghan been using AI, especially on the Father's Day videos? Harder to move on, solve to move on, solve to move on. I kind of feel like, obviously, it's done as revenge. Yeah, I think it's mainly revenge here. Was this just because William put his family out on Father's Day? Was this like retaliation? Oh, she's very unhappy about that. How did Harry feel about William's Father's Day pics? He thought Catherine looked beautiful. So I don't know for certain that Harry and Archie watched the Trooping of the Colour. Is that correct? Why are you giving me a no? I've got that wrong. Did Harry watch it in the UK? Despair and despair, yeah. I'm getting despair. Was Harry travelling on the day of Trooping the Colour? He was. He was. So that brings me to, was Harry in the UK over the weekend? Absolutely. Yeah, we'll be shocked. That's going to get, is that going to get validated? Absolutely. Yes, and that he had a meeting. He was here for a meeting. Did he get to see his dad? No. Charles Spencer? No. Okay, so the reason he's come is to meet with somebody. Committed. Why was he here? He was here because he's unable to walk away and not giving up, no escape. Did he want to see William? Yes. But there's a bit more to it than that, okay? There's a bit more to it than that. Did Harry want to see Catherine? No. What did Harry want to talk to William about? Oh, all of a sudden, you know, I don't want to argue with you anymore. It's, you know, I've grown up a bit, I've got kids and all that bullshit. So, and it really is. I don't believe him for a minute. So he wanted to talk to William because he didn't want to argue anymore. Is that true? No. So he's thinking he's got a battle and then we've got an angry woman. Is that to do with his charity, the woman he fell out with? No. Did he see Eugenie or Beatrice? Did Harry see Eugenie or Beatrice? No. Well, I'm not getting it. All we're getting is he wanted to see William to end their fighting. How did William feel about this? No, absolutely not. Yeah, told him, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. So Harry probably thought that by coming over here, being in the UK and saying he wanted to have a meeting with William, they would put the pressure on, you know, because he's in the UK. Well, it didn't matter. He could have been in Timbuktu, and William would say, absolutely not. Absolutely not. How does Catherine feel? Do you know what, right? I think William and Catherine have got it down to a T. I couldn't smile all day like that at all. I would not be able to hide my emotions. If I was having a row with my husband before we went out, I would still be in a mood about it on the night out. I can't fake it. How did Catherine feel about Harry's visit to the UK? She wasn't happy either. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Both of them united. William and Catherine said, absolutely not. 8 reversed, 8 pentacles reversed. Okay, so William and Catherine are united. So it would be like warned as well to stay away. Was Harry warned to stay away? Yes. So it wasn't the bloody audience, it was Harry. And I got the audience because I was getting cross wires with Harry being in the audience. I knew I wasn't losing my mind. You won't believe how much self-doubt can come into you, you know. I should always just wait it out and wait it out. Okay, so will we get to hear about this, you know, Harry in the UK wanting to see William and Catherine? Yes, we're going to hear about it. You can bank on it, okay? So I'll probably do selling his story. Yeah, I do. Selling his story. And then you might get a little quip regarding the security, okay? Are we going to hear that Harry asked for security while he whipped over? No. He came without it. But you can bank on that. How did Harry feel when he was turned away? Kind of something else, you know. Harry feels victorious, you know, that he's tried to do the right thing, and Catherine and William are no good. He actually did think he was going to be successful. How did Harry feel? I don't know if I've just asked that in the same manner, but how did Harry feel after being rejected by William and Catherine? Yeah, you got this coming out, so it's like Harry came all the way over, you know, to meet halfway, whatever. Is Harry intending to use this as new material to batter the royals with? No. I'm getting a no, but I'm getting that, you know, the sob story that, you know, he came all the way here, no one wanted to talk to him, and unwilling to discuss anything that, you know, Harry's tried. That's what we're getting. Harry's tried. So is this the truth that Meghan will speak, or get Harry to speak? Yeah, she, you know, expects look, she's there again as well. A nasty backfiring plan. She's angry, very angry. Why did Meghan think this would work? Because of the king, because of his health problems and everything else that they need, you know. Does Meghan believe that the royal family need her and Harry? It's just another PR thing, I think. Is it just another PR? Yes. Yeah, just to cause a little more trouble. Did Meghan know this would fail, that Harry was on a wild goose chase? Did she know it would fail, Harry's mission? Yeah. Yes. Yes. 8 of Pentacles, okay. So she thought it was, in a way, she thought it was going to work out. But when it didn't, now she's pissed off and now it will come out. Is that true? That she's pissed off and it will come out? Yes. Want to come home, or, you know, wanted to go to the family home, want to be making up with their family, and they don't want to know us. Huh? How will the media respond to Harry and Meghan's efforts? Right, so you're going to get YouTubers and people on X. You're going to get a lot of people that say absolutely not, relate to the King's cancer. And then you're going to get these, I don't know if it's Chris Ship and Tom Lee and all the rest of it, you know, Palace Confidential, all things like that, saying, oh, well, you know, they're ready to make peace, they've made an effort, and now it's down to the royal family. Did Archie come with Harry to the UK? No, just Harry, just Harry. Okay, great stuff. So, what will be the outcome for Harry regarding this? He's expecting sympathy. What will be the outcome? Messages, young person. Is that about his children? The Page of Wands? No. I'm getting messages here. Reports. Will Meghan and Harry release this to the news? It's all about putting the royal family in a bad light. So they'll be saving that story for something else that comes up, you know, something important that the royal family are doing. Is that the royal ascot? It is. I'm getting stuck here, stuck. Needing somebody else's input. I would say so. Or around the time. These two can't keep their mouths shut for very long. What's the outcome for Meghan in this? It was all Meghan's fault. It was all Meghan's fault. That's what will be said. Yeah. Harry's feeling isolated from his family and just wants to go back home. You know, Meghan's done this to him. Meghan's done that. Or Meghan cares about him. Are we going to hear that Meghan doesn't have a problem with Harry rejoining the royal family. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Are they going to mention the Queen would want this? Are they going to say that? Expect, oh yeah, I'm right. I expect the Queen's dying last wishes to somehow be Harry come back home. Okay guys, that's it from me. I'll be back tomorrow with another reading. Bye now. Bye bye.